Hashtag RIP Twitter goes trending on the app after the very famous multi-billionaire, Musk, takes over the app and makes drastic changes to the policies. Why are Twitter and Elon Musk getting canceled by their followers? Keep watching to find out, but first make sure you hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up while you're at it. Okay. Elon Musk, the richest man in the world and the CEO of Tesla, has bought Twitter for a whopping $44 billion, or 38.1 billion pounds, according to a US government filing. Let the good times roll. Mr. Musk later tweeted after, writing, "The bird is freed." Several senior employees, including the boss, Parag Agrawal, have been dismissed right after Musk joined the company. According to Reuters, Mr. Agrawal and two other executives were let out of Twitter's San Francisco offices on Thursday night. Months of legal fighting have come to an end with the completion of the purchase, but it has raised concerns about the platform's future. The deal was confirmed in a document submitted with the US Securities and Exchange Commission on Thursday. Ever since Musk took over, things have changed at the Twitter headquarters. Firing bosses was one thing, but Musk went a little too far with his changes. On Friday, Twitter started laying off some of its 7,500 employees amid rumors that Musk intended to fire around 50% of them. In an effort to place Twitter on a healthy path, we will go through the difficult process of reducing our global workforce on Friday, according to the email sent to the employees. Musk raised just under $13 billion, 11.6 billion pounds, in debt to help finance the purchase of a business that lost $221 million last year. He needs to reduce expenses and boost annual income, which reached $5.1 billion in 2021, because the additional interest bill would be around $1 billion per year. Because of the platform's rise in hate speech, activist groups feared the mass layoffs would hinder Twitter's ability to monitor content and urged businesses to halt their advertising investment there. As part of his ongoing effort to slash the company's employees, Musk recently terminated contract content moderators, according to the Associated Press. It's unclear how many contract positions will be lost. Furthermore, Musk had given his employees an ultimatum until Thursday to choose between hardcore working conditions or resign themselves if they cannot commit to it. To create a breakthrough Twitter 2.0, according to Musk, the team will need to be incredibly hardcore and work long hours at great intensity. The majority of the workforce will be comprised by employees who produce great code, he continued, as Twitter will become much more engineering-driven. On Monday, Musk publicly fired a Twitter employee after a disagreement on the social media site. The termination came after Musk said in a tweet on Sunday that Twitter was operating super slow in many countries as a result of poorly timed remote procedure calls. Developer Eric Fraunhofer replied, "This is wrong," and they had multiple messages back and forth. On Monday, Musk tweeted that Fraunhofer has been fired before taking the message down. More staff members have reportedly been let go for criticizing Musk both openly and privately. Musk responded to a tweet regarding the firings on Tuesday, "I would like to apologize for firing these geniuses. Their immense talent will no doubt be of great use elsewhere." According to the reports, Musk halted Twitter's remote work policy last week and stated that employees will be required to spend at least 40 hours a week in the office. Musk wrote in an email to the staff members that remote work is no longer allowed and that the future will demand hard work to achieve. In May of 2020, Jack Dorsey, the former CEO and co-founder of Twitter, stated that employees would have unlimited access to remote work. Musk will now only approve remote work in individual cases. Another major fail from Twitter was its recent blunder about blue ticks. The blue checkmark that appears next to the name of accounts of celebrities and public figures on Twitter verifies that they are who they claim to be. Musk has hinted that he may start charging users for this convenience. Each day, more than 230 million people tweet, and 420,000 of them have a checkmark by their name. In a revamp of the platform's premium service, Twitter Blue, Musk said on Tuesday that verification would cost $8 per month. Twitter's present lords and peasants mechanism for determining who has or does not have a blue checkmark is nonsense, he wrote in a tweet, and followed by announcing that the charge for blue ticks are now $8. According to the New York Times, the redesigned Twitter Blue will go live on November 7th in all countries where blue ticks are live. Blue tick holders will retain their symbol during the transitional period, even if they don't pay, but eventually they will lose it if they don't. Many companies and celebrities stood up against this policy, not because they did not want to pay, but because it's very easy for people to purchase verification and pretend to be someone they're not. From Coca-Cola to many such companies, people started mocking the brands by buying a blue tick and posting memes and jokes about people and companies to create confusion. It was no longer clear who owned the official account and who didn't. Twitter thankfully realized their mistake and soon updated the app again and took down the option. Currently, only genuinely verified celebrities have a blue tick. Initially, Twitter told its users that no content regulations will change, and banned users like Donald Trump won't be let back, according to Musk, until a newly stated content moderation panel meets. He has stated that it will take at least a few more weeks to implement a new procedure for managing account reinstatements. However, soon afterwards, Musk posted a poll and asked his followers if Trump should be allowed back on Twitter. And surprisingly enough, most people supported the former president of the States, and Trump ended up getting his account back. Twitter has also claimed that since the takeover, it has been the target of a systematic trolling assault in which obnoxious characters have tried to create the impression that the website has devolved into a haven for hate speech. The company's head of safety and integrity claimed that 300 accounts had posted at least 50,000 nasty tweets on the network. Musk has also been planning on bringing changes in the interfaces and user experiences of the app. Twitter might be divided into various content streams, according to Musk. In the same way that you might choose a movie based on its content classification, he suggested that people choose whatever version of Twitter they wish to use. He also supported the idea put up by a user that the service be divided into various video game-style modes, such as a player versus player variation where verified accounts may engage in Twitter fights. A user might rate their post, and user feedback, which sounds like Wikipedia-style moderation, would then change the rating. This shift of streams would mean that people would have to get used to the app all over again, like it's completely new. Sometimes some social media apps work only because of their nostalgic value. The categorical breakdown would divide people and would only result in more classification between big and small accounts. The common safe space for users to interact and post their thoughts would no longer be there. Apparently, Musk is also thinking about monetizing video content. Users would have to pay to view videos posted by others under the feature, with Twitter getting a part. According to the Washington Post, which published a memo citing copyrighted content, creator/user trust difficulties, and legal compliance, the proposal has been marked initially as high risk. According to a story published in August about the tech news website The Verge, Twitter's former leadership had contemplated allowing adult content accounts to sell subscriptions similar to those offered by OnlyFans on the service. The Verge stated that worries that Twitter wouldn't be able to adequately monitor the service for unlawful content like child sex abuse caused the initiative to fail. Musk is determined to stop one development, specifically the outflow of advertisers. The Tesla CEO must retain advertisers on board, given that they generate 90% of the income statement as he works to increase revenue through other efforts. As the takeover was being finalized, he sent a statement to advertisers stating that he would prevent the website from turning into a haven for hate speech. He stated that Twitter cannot become a free-for-all hellscape where anything can be uttered with no consequences. Nevertheless, advertisers have stopped. General Motors, Audi, and the makers of the cereals Cheerios and Lucky Charms, General Mills, have all announced they will observe corporate changes before choosing whether to continue Twitter advertising. According to reports, Pfizer has also stopped running advertisements. Musk is making major mistakes in handling the social media platform. A very recognizable problem with him being the boss is the fact that he wants the app to run the way he wishes and not the way the app is earning, which is public opinion. Regardless, let us know in the comments below what you think of Twitter under Musk, and make sure you like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.